Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk to you about French words that French people always pronounce wrong. So I hope that this video will also serve as some help with your French pronunciation. The first word that French people always pronounce wrong is carrousel. Carrousel. Actually, I just pronounced that wrong. Oh. Never mind. It's meant to be carousel because it only has one S. But everyone that I've ever met has always pronounced it as if it was spelled with two S's. It just means merry-go-round. So you should be saying carousel instead of carousel because carousel only has one S. The second word French people just can't get right is abasourdir. Abasourdir. Everyone just says abasourdir. So again, it's similar to the previous one where there is only one S, so it should be between two vowels, so it should be pronounced like a Z, and everyone just pronounces it as if it was spelled with two S's. Why? No idea. But I have to be honest, I do it too. Anyway, technically, language is a living thing, so there shouldn't be any right or wrong because someone had to invent it in the first place, so why should it stop when they invented it? Why can't we just make up our own rules as well, right? The third word is etc. Etc. which is the same in English. Most French people actually pronounce it etc. as if the C and the T were reversed. So it should be etc. because it is spelled E-T-C, not E-C-T. I actually have always known that one, so I don't make that mistake. But I do make the previous two. The next one, actually my best friend was guilty of this one, and it used to drive me nuts because I didn't actually realize that it was as widespread as it is. A lot of people, instead of saying aéroport, they say aéroport. But no, it's meant to be aéroport, and this means airport. And it's simply because, well, that is the order of the letters, you know, like A, E with an accent, R, not A-R-E with an accent. The fifth word French people simply can't get right is infarctus. Infarctus. Infarctus means a heart attack. I guess that when they say infractus instead, it makes it sound even more dramatic because it makes it more like of a hard sound, so it's like something serious. I don't know. I'm probably just making this up. But basically, a lot of French people say infractus instead of infarctus. And it is meant to be infarctus. Infarctus. The sixth word is hang on, I don't want to get it wrong for you. Obnubilé. Obnubilé. It means to obsess about something. And a lot of people actually think that the vowels are the other way around and they say obnibulé instead of obnubilé. Easy mistake, I guess. I do it all the time too. When I use it, that is, because that's quite a what's the word? Talking about words, I can't even find my own. It's quite a formal, that's it. It's quite a formal way, it's quite a formal word. So basically, people don't use it very often anyway, but when they do, always get it wrong. The seventh word that French people get wrong is infirmière, which means a nurse, like a female nurse. Infirmière, so that's the right way of pronouncing it. But a lot of people pronounce it infirmière. If you don't know, une fermière is a farmer. What has a farmer got to do with a female nurse that looks after humans? No idea. But they seem to get confused between the two and say infirmière as if they were talking about a farmer. The 8th word that French people get wrong, and I'm guilty of this one. In fact, I have to be honest, until I did a bit of research for this video to find out, the words that people like, to remind myself, what words do people actually get wrong? I was quite surprised at this one, because I didn't even know I had been getting it wrong all this time. It is moelleux, moelleux, which means soft or spongy. Like, that's the word you would use when you're talking about a really spongy, gooey kind of cake, like so lovely, right? But everyone pronounces it moelleux, probably because of the way it is spelled, because if you read it as it's spelled, you would actually read moelleux. But no, it's meant to be moelleux. French language. Word number 9. Now I'm even getting my fingers wrong. Word number 9 is adéquat. Adéquat ends with a T, and everyone pronounces the T, but the T is meant to be silent. So French people often say adéquat instead of saying adéquat, which is what they should be saying. So I hope this video also helps you not feel bad about your own mistakes when you're speaking French, because really French people make mistakes all the time. And yes, it does include me. It's so it has so many exceptions, so many quirky, weird things, whether it's in the pronunciation, the grammar, anything, that every French person, even teachers, make mistakes all the time. So don't ever feel bad for making French mistakes, and remember, for making mistakes in French. And remember, mistakes are necessary in order to learn. I think that mistakes are a very, very powerful... Thank you, Lexi. That's my cat scratching there. I think that mistakes are a very powerful learning tool, and you should never be ashamed or shamed for making them. Because, in my opinion, if you're not making mistakes when you're whether it's when you're learning a language or when you're learning anything, you're not learning. What's the point of a teacher if you know it all already? You don't need a teacher if you know it all already, do you? So make plenty of mistakes and you'll learn much faster. This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Au revoir. Do you know? I want to know, right? Am I the only strange person who drinks coffee with the spoon still in it? I always want my spoon to be left in my coffee cup and always drink like this. People laugh at me for it. I want to know. If you do the same, let me know in the comments. Bye.